Buongiorno, everyone. Happy Sunday. It is a beautiful day where I am here in Vatican City. My cousin the Pope had some wonderful leftover wine to celebrate this beautiful day today and to have a little bit of a party, because today we have with us Bardy Pardy. And if you have never partied with Bardy Pardy, now is your chance. So thank you all for joining me. Welcome, welcome. And you know what? I'm not going to waste any time because I love these ladies. I am a huge fan. I am so happy they're here. I'm just going to bring them in one at a time. I will have them introduce themselves to you if you are not currently introduced to them. I'm going to let them say hello. So first of all, we have this beautiful lady. Hello.
It is I, Tallulah Tattersby, completely unshorn and not wearing shoes.
That's the way it should be.
Oh, this is very stressful. Oh God, I've not worked this leg out. Atrophy, you know how it be. It's so exciting to be here.
I'm so glad that you are here. I'm going to bring on one other lady from your beautiful group. Hello there.
It's the Contessa. We're finally here with the Contessa.
You're
I'm so
here
excited.
with me.
I'm also not wearing shoes. I'm so excited to be here.
I love you all so much. Oh my goodness. And of course I have to bring in the last 1/3 of your wonderful group. Hello, hello.
Good day. It's a theme. I don't have shoes on either.
Wait a minute.
Show us your feet.
I'm not wearing shoes either.
Stockings though, which proves you're a lady.
That's true. Oh my goodness. Well, hello. Everyone is saying hello to you ladies. Welcome Curtis and Mark and Pat. Hello, hello. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I know we all have our drinks and our bare feet.
Oh, wait. Now we're just water. I have a system. Oh, mage hand.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Mwah.
I want one of those.
It's a pretty good trick, isn't it? I learned
That's
it from a
fancy.
wizard. Mage hand, Oh, all right. I'm ready now.
Are we ready? Does anyone have a toast for us today?
I'm afraid I used mine the last time I were on, and I don't remember.
Is to bare feet,
bare legs
black
and
out.
and bare
Yes. Here's to bearing it all.
showing off your.
Here's to bearing it all. Salud. I love that. That is my favorite. Oh, it's very raisiny. What are
I don't know what
doing?
happened there. I apologize for that toast, but I am thankful for Tallulah because anything that came out of her mouth was better than what came out of mine.
And do you know what bare feet are good for? Is stomping the grapes to make our wine. So
That is true. That is absolutely true. Yes.
I didn't have to stomp no grapes. I didn't have to stomp no apples either. We had Rev Tommy doing that for us. I have special wine. This be the Pirates of Fortune's Folly wine. You know how much he loves pirates? This is special. This be made by Chappie the Pirate Chaplain.
Yes!
Pirates of Fortune's Folly. He made this wine. This is our Fortune's Folly wine. It's apple.
Apparently, I am getting a bottle of this soon.
It's very good.
I'm so excited.
I think this might be the first time I've just seen an unlabeled, honest to God bottle of wine. It does not look real.
I can show you this lovely bottle of wine that I have here. I thought you might like it. It's called Wild Cock.
You know, Fräulein Elsa would like that. So what is? Yes.
Grabby hand.
I know the bottle would be more like this. Your grab like this.
Right. So yes, it's quite good actually. It's from Cape May Winery, but it's a chicken stampede, right? That kind of wild cock.
Is exactly what it means.
All right, well, ladies, I have one thing that I do need to let you know is that apparently every episode of the Wine Mixer should feature your puppies and your cats. Do you have any of those around? Mine just broke into my room. I don't know if you saw the door open like a ghost.
I saw.
I
Oh,
need to
there
go- I need to go shut my
She
door.
was so angry.
Baby.
This is Marley.
Oh, hello, Marley. Let me go.
Hello.
She's very mad that I picked her up. She was very comfortable being a bum warmer.
All right,
Like that.
fine.
Yes. All right. Now you're fine. Now that you're in baby arms.
Oh, it is like a baby. Look at
Okay,
that.
maybe not that excited
She's
to
so
see her.
cute.
Okay, bye.
Ashley says, speaking
Oh,
of the wine, why crush the
Smidge.
grapes yourself when you can hire some handsome shirtless men to do it? That is true. Look at that cat.
Smidge.
Smidge, it's your debut. Smidge, please. Look at the camera.
This way. This way.
Oh, I love it.
I was gonna say Marley will be back. That's what she does. But I like this. Why crush the grapes yourself when you can hire some handsome shirtless men to do it?
Always a good idea.
Nobody saw what Mage Hand looks like. You have no idea. It could.
Oh, my cat.
Could
She
be shirtless.
emerged. Come here. Come here.
Emerge.
Come here. This is not the cat who is.
For a moment, I thought she said that she has a handsome shirtless man. Like, I thought that's what she was saying. I'm like, bring him on. Oh, look at that one. It is like a little void.
This is Luna.
Luna.
Hi, baby.
Luna the moon boy.
She's so tiny. Look how little she is. She's a year old, but she still looks like a little kitten.
She does.
Oh, so sweet. We are very much cats people in this community. I notice every time I bring people on, they're like, look at my cat, look at my cat. And I'm like, anyone have a dog?
When you're performers, it's sometimes easier to have an animal
Yes.
that what can be alone for a while.
That is absolutely true. It is. All right. Shall we move into the very first question?
Ooh, yes.
It has absolutely nothing to do with anything, but it is a fantastic question, and those are the best kind. So this is on Patreon from @Marco. What song lyrics have you misheard? Saving life from this warm sausage tea. I actually have one. While you think of an answer, I actually have an answer for this. For the longest time, there is this song, the da 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 da, the ringing, roaming. Do you remember? This might be aging me a bit. Do you remember the Sloan and Shields commercials? So I always heard
No.
in my mirror, my Sloan and Shields. And I sang it out
Good
loud
one.
for so long, and they're like, that makes no sense. I'm like, you know what? It doesn't.
I have a pretty good one.
Yes, Paula.
All right. So one of the things that you should know about me is that when I was a young person, I did to go to a very nice place for the summers and slept away over there in this magical land called Vermont. And it was for all young ladies, and we could do whatever we liked, including and up to running around naked in the woods, which is why I am the way I am.
Girl from a very young age.
But one of the things that we did every single morning at breakfast was we sang a song instead of doing grace and stuff like that. I was 14 years old when I realized that I was singing Amazing Grace wrong for a long time. You may be aware that it goes, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Until I was 14 years old, I thought it was save a ranch like me. And I sing very loudly. So I would be up there going, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a ranch like me. And no one corrected me. It was only until I saw the lyrics printed out that I thought that I realized I was wrong. No one corrected me.
They loved your confidence so much that they didn't have the guts to correct you.
I wish they had.
Isn't it?
I'm never got to unhear that.
Saving ranches left and right, this Grace.
Oh my god, that's great.
The most famous ranch hand what ever lived.
I don't know if there's any songs that I personally misheard the lyrics to because I usually look them up. Like when I'm
Not even when you was wee.
I don't remember that far back, but I still have a good story in that I was teaching a group of children some songs for a Christmas pageant, and in the pageant, of course, the baby Jesus was not a real baby; it was a doll. So I can understand where this child made this mistake. But the lyrics to the song were "Mother Mary had a baby boy," and it was repeated several times, over and over and over.
Oh, no.
And is Mother Mary had a baby boy, right? And someone in the crowd was definitely singing something wrong, and we figured out who it was, and it was a little girl who was singing, Mother Mary had a baby doll. Mother Mary. And she didn't understand, why she was wrong, because she's like, but it's a doll.
She does have it.
And it was the most adorable thing.
Oh, precious.
My most famous one is one that's now in those books, the Excuse Me While I Kiss This Guy.
Oh, that's a good one.
But so there's that series of books what's got all these misheard lyrics in it. I love them. I find them hysterical. But my personal one is featured in the book, but when I was little, I definitely was a there's a bathroom on the right girl.
I love that.
No.
I had that in my head. I could not hear anything else. Hello, darling.
She is banned from this room, but somehow she's managed to open the door twice. I don't know how she's doing it.
Well, she knew she had to be featured. It's requirement.
The little criminal gets to be on camera now.
Right.
So it's not so much about misheard lyrics, but has anyone else seen this lovely thing? I believe it is a comic strip that is making fun of, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, I am for real. But it's, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, I am for eels. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I am several fish and not a guy.
The bathroom on the right, I actually, when I sing that song, sing those lyrics just to see if anyone notices.
Thou hast to.
My grandmother is one, also had a famous one. She there's a song called Arizona, which kind of goes, Arizona. It's old, so whatever. But she used to think it was, hair is so nice. And so that's a big Flaherty family one, is just the hair is so nice. I mean, obviously, it kept all this since the quarantine began.
I also like the Taylor Swift Starbucks lovers instead of star-crossed lovers in blank space. And it's so funny because I heard that in a Starbucks one time, and it just made me very happy.
So would that make the bands at New Jersey the Starbucks Rovers?
Yes.
Lord! Oh my goodness!
Everyone has to show up with the mug in the morning.
Right?
Instead of tips, you should just ask people to give you Starbucks. Just drinks. Just every single show, someone has to be handing you a frappuccino.
I would stay awake. That would be good. Give me the energy I need.
Oh my goodness. All right, you want to move on to the next question?
Aye, Captain.
All right. So this is from Patreon. KM asks, do you think that aliens exist?
I know they do. Do you want to know how I know?
Yes, and let me hope that the little criminal doesn't come back. Hang on, go ahead.
I know they do because have you met this one?
You were called out.
I have been on Earth for nearly 30 years, and I've got here in the conventional way, so I know not what you speak of.
But that's exactly what an alien would say.
What? Thou hast not met many aliens. Surely.
None more than I can speak of, I suppose.
Of course they exist. I mean, I imagine they would.
See, now anything you say in favor of aliens existing,
I
we'll know
would
why.
I plead the 5th and the 45th. What be galactic lol these days? I'm very rusty. I'm very rusty. Anyway, next question.
Wait, no, Ella, what did you have to say? Perhaps it won't incriminate.
I do think aliens exist. I think there's no way they couldn't. And I also used to actively try to get abducted to prove it. Stand outside at night. I had an alien mask, and I thought, this is all true. And I would just stand out there until my parents made me come inside.
Do you still do this? I mean, I could imagine.
I mean, not in a while, but I still have the mask, so.
I'm so happy I know this about you, Ella.
I wanted to prove it, you know, and I thought if I looked like one of them, they would feel comfortable coming to talk to me.
I mean, it has been a long quarantine, and perhaps just for the probe, you could try it again.
That's true. That is indeed true. I would give them something to do.
I prefer to tour the galaxy with maybe someone other than an alien. Like, I'm still waiting for the big blue box to show up.
But he is an alien.
Oh, he is an alien.
That's true. That's true. Technicality, I suppose.
I would rather explore the galaxies with an alien because presumably if they got here, then they know more about it than a human would. So I would trust them better.
Yeah.
You know who I would like to go on an interspatial thing with? I'm changing the subject. I now want to make this question. I now want to make this question who you would like to explore space with.
All right, that's fine.
And for me, I would like it to be Jim Hawkins from Treasure Planet.
That's a really good choice,
That's a good choice.
Because he's beautiful and he can surf in the sun and stuff.
I hope you know one of these books that are leaning is a very, very old Treasure Islands.
Oh,
so I approve of your answer.
So you like pirates as well, then? It's
well,
not
who does it?
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
All right. So you would choose Blue Boxman.
Only if it was the 10th one.
All right. Naturally.
Right.
In which case, otherwise, I'd probably switch my answer and say I've got to go with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh.
Because I feel like I'd really fit in.
Ella?
I mean, I don't want to say the same answer as Molly because the 10th Doctor is obviously, top choice. If I couldn't go with him though, I think it would be fun and quite dangerous to travel the galaxies with Chewbacca and Han Solo. I think that would be quite an adventure.
My lady Contessa, who would you?
I think if I were to explore the galaxy, I'm sort of going in the same direction as Miss Ella. I would say I would go with a very shiny captain as well. But
the shiniest.
Shiny captain, perhaps one who likes to shoot things and wears a brown coat.
Oh no! It took me.
Alonso. I don't dislike.
I like the 9th Doctor as well.
10's my
10's my fave.
Oh,
but I did like the 9th.
Yeah, with the leather jacket though, that'd be a look.
That'd be my look though. I like the long coat on him because I like the leather jacket on me.
Things are heating up in the Doctor Who fandom over here.
I've nothing against 9, but sorry, what?
You shouldn't make me talk about Doctor Who because it will make people angry because I really didn't like anything past David Tennant at all.
I got really used to Matt Smith and then didn't care for anything.
I take it back. I did not really mind Matt Smith as the Doctor. You know who I hated was Rory. And Rory ruined the show for me, and he kept dying, and I thought, well, this time he stayed dead, and he didn't. And then I stopped watching.
I did never quite.
I liked Amy. I just didn't like him.
We are going we're wading into dangerous territory.
I know, next year it'll be like, and here's my controversial Star Wars opinion. Jar Jar Binks is that's part of the prequel. And now we're gonna have to turn this off because people are gonna come to my house with
I shall stop talking now. That's all I need to say. 'Cause honestly, that's all I know because I stopped watching it. So
Here's my controversial Star Wars opinion. I just like it all. Okay.
That's true.
that is
everyone.
It is.
I agree with you though. I don't dislike any parts of it. There are things I like better than others.
Right.
For sure. There are things that I've seen it, I don't really want to rewatch it. And then there's things I will watch over and over. But you're right. I don't dislike any of it.
Hi.
Including the Star Wars Holiday Special. I love that. I watch it all the time. Ironically, but I watch it.
Well, listen, can something not be bad yet enjoyable?
Precisely.
Has anyone seen our act?
Exactly.
Speaking of, if you haven't yet seen these ladies perform, I have a very special treat for you because they are all not in the exact same place right now. They have a wonderful video of my favorite song that they performed. And I am going to do my best. This is the first time I'm using share screen. If something goes wrong, ladies, in the backstage private chat, let me know and I'll fix it. But here, if you give me one moment, I have a treat for you to watch these beautiful and hilarious ladies perform one of the stupidest songs I remember.
It's so good.
I remember the first. All right, sorry, I have to throw. Oh, wait. Yes, I have to throw this whipster. Anyway, yes. So give me one moment. This was one of the best songs I've ever seen performed live. I'm so excited you have a video for me. Give me one moment to see. Is this the way it goes?
Oh, we're still here too. That's great.
Oh, I'm on the side.
All right, I'm going to try to do the thing. Oh
I'm
boy.
gonna mute myself so I can sing along.
Yes, make sure you mute yourselves. We're going to do it. All right.
Good day, everyone. Good day. Good day.
It's very hot. Good day, lords and ladies.
Good day.
It's your favourite members of Bardy Pardy, which is fun because we're the only members of Bardy Pardy. Hello. We've heard your request. We hope everyone is staying safe and healthy during the year of quarantine.
Indeed. Enforced shortly.
We thought we would cheer all of you up with one of your favorite songs. Take it away, Ella. Signor Don Gato was a cat on a high red roof. Don Gato sat. He was there to read a letter. Meow, meow, meow. Where the reading light was better. Meow, meow, meow. 'Twas a love note for Don Gato. I adore you, wrote the lady cat. Who was fluffy, white, and nice and fat.
Ow! I mean, come on. We've been quarantined for a long time.
There was not a prettier kitty, meow, 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 in the country nor the city, meow, meow, meow. And she said she'd wed Don Gato. Don Gato jumped so happily, fell off the roof and broke his knee. Broke his bones and all his whiskers, meow, 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 and his little solar plexus, meow, meow, meow. Ay, caramba, cried Don Gato. This is not coronavirus.
Yeah, at least we wear coronavirus.
The doctors came out on the run just to see if something could be done. There they held a consultation
I concur.
to see if they could save their patient, to see if they could save Senor Don Gato. But in spite of everything they tried, poor Senor Don Gato up and died. Oh, it wasn't very merry.
Meow, meow, meow.
Going to the cemetery.
Meow, meow, meow.
For the ending of Done Got to. As the funeral passed the market square,
Bum bum ba bum 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 bum.
such a smell of fish was in the air. And though his burial was slated, meow, 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 he became reanimated, meow, meow, meow. He came back to life, Don Gato. Whee! Yeah.
Yay! Yeah.
I forgot about that Zoom
Yes,
there.
me.
It's so funny.
Gets me every time.
That's like absolutely beautiful. I am so glad that I made that come up and it worked. That's the first time I saw this, I lost my mind. I don't think you even remember. I came as I believe it was just a
I
paper.
remember.
I remember it was at the river that was
South River?
the really small
Yes.
South River.
Yes.
really small in a park sort of event, because it was the first time we was doing it, and our cat was it no, it was Molly wasn't able to be there,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
That's right. We had an auxiliary member, Penny.
It was,
Poor Penny.
I couldn't believe what I was watching. Like, because the threshold for stupid is pretty high, and even then I was like, wow. But like in a beautiful way. It was
secret for me.
and everyone was hysterical laughing. Yes.
No, I was gonna say, the secret for me is I learned that in grade school chorus. It was in one of the books that you know, the dumb music books that you have when you're a small child learning how, to sing in chorus. And
wow.
I was so shocked that anyone else in the world knew that song, let alone the beautiful Bardy Pardy sisters of mine. And my head exploded and went, well, we have to do it. I remember every single word except when I don't. But shocking.
When Tallulah taught us that song, I came over for rehearsal and I'd never even heard it before. She was just like, it's a song, it's fun. And then she's like, all right, so I'm going to sing it and you're going to pantomime it, and that's it. You'll figure it out. And I'd never heard it in my life. And she just burst into it and I'm like, what is this? This is amazing.
The same. Oh, go ahead.
Also, you are now the member of Bardy Pardy, what is in charge of all the cat songs, zombie or otherwise.
Indeed, we've not performed it yet, and it will. The one you're referring to will be on the CD. I can't remember what we're putting on the CD anymore.
It is.
But there's a two for your money for there's another cat song coming up on that there CD. But in sooth, I did to learn that song at the same place where I found out that it wasn't a ranch, but in fact a ranch. that same magical land of Vermont is where I did to learn that song.
I don't know. Vermont just turns out some amazing magical things.
Oh yeah, wouldn't know.
I don't know nothing about it.
Next Sunday, I'm going to be at church. My cousin the Pope is going to be doing church. We're going to do that song and I'm going to bust out laughing. And he's going to go, I know something stupid happened. I don't know what it is. He's used to it by now with me, but I'm telling you, you're going to get me in trouble with my cousin the Pope. Next Sunday, you're going to get an extra from me.
I'm sure he'll forgive you.
One can only hope we can help you get in trouble with the Pope.
That's true. I mean, we did have another acorn party the other night, so he got in a bit of trouble as well.
What is an acorn party?
Oh, that's right. You are the lower class people. I'm going to invite you one day. It's a great time. So,
I should not have had something in my mouth when you said that.
all right. For those of you who don't know this, I have talked about this on other episodes. So, us Borgias, we have a great time. Nobody throw a party like the Italians throw a party. And nobody throws one better than the Pope, okay? Him and all his kids all have a wonderful party time. You know, my cousins, And, oh, my cousin Cesare, you should have seen him. Oh, my God, he was like, he was so happy. He was like looking at the face of God. He has the acorns, right? Thank you for getting my joke. So we have the acorns, right? We have this beautiful dinner party. We scatter acorns all over the floor, right? All right, great. You're following me. Speaking of bearing everything, actually, you can participate if you want. So we all get drinks. Everybody grab their wine. We eat, we feast, we dance, we sing, right? And we have the acorns all over the floor. So then we hired naked women to come in to pick up the acorns using anything but their hands. And then we place bets on each of the ladies. So if your lady wins, you win a prize. You get to enjoy that lady.
But what about all the acorns that are... Never mind.
That is true. Look it up. It's a historical fact.
I'm just saying, you can't enjoy the lady if the lady is otherwise occupied.
No, this is after she's done with the acorns.
But when she's done with them, doesn't that mean she's full?
She can pick them up with her toes or her mouth or her knees.
What if she didn't?
Elbows. I know, listen, I'm with you, but I'm saying... And you can participate too. Like, you can go pick them up if you want.
No.
Are the Italians okay? Are you all right? I know it's been a tough year.
At least it was not one of our golden boy parties. Those get a little crazy.
What? Do what? No, I don't want to know.
No, you really don't.
No, I don't want to know.
Kids,
What I wanted to know.
Google it. Is real.
Golden boy Golden. This would be great if I could spell, but as we all know, I am illiterate.
Right.
Oh man.
Call in your own mage hand. My mage hand is causing trouble. Clearly.
Golden boy party, Italy.
Yes, Borgia, or the Medici also.
Borgia.
Are you actually looking it up?
Yes, no, it's a real thing.
Right
I'm
now,
doing it.
while we're having a party.
While you are looking this up, if you don't mind, I'm going to go to a commercial break. I will give you 3 minutes. When we come back, Tallulah, you tell us what you found. How about that?
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh no!
All right, here we go. Tallulah, it's your time to shine.
Oh.
Yes. Before we start the show, I said, what is the line? You know, what is the limit? How far into naughty are you willing to go? And they said a line, and we just ran right past it. I just wanted you to know this. So very quickly, I have some very exciting commercial break things to tell you about. So let me switch this out. Look, it says commercial break now. So first of all, I want to make sure everyone is aware that Chase Treasure is having a concert at the New Jersey Renaissance Festival, and all of these beautiful ladies, including myself, are going to be present for this concert. You do not want to miss it. And we just opened up recently more tickets to this show. So we actually have more availability than before, but it is limited. So Chase Treasure's After Hours concert at the New Jersey Renaissance Fair is Saturday, June 5th. Please purchase yours as soon as possible if you would like to go. They are at the New Jersey Ren Fair box office. That is njrenfair.com. Make sure you get them now. Do not wait. You might not be able to get in. Also, something I would like to show you is very exciting. Look at this beautiful portrait. Somebody made a beautiful portrait of yours truly. And I have, oops, hang on. Let me get this one. I have an auction going. It is a fundraiser auction. You can win this portrait by bidding on Facebook, Instagram, or Discord. If you know how to find me, that's the way to do it. If you are watching this over on Chase Treasure, just send a little message in. They'll direct you to the right place. All of the proceeds of this auction go to Women Against Abuse. It is a nonprofit in Philadelphia. So that's, if you're interested in hanging a portrait of yours truly in your home, that is how you're going to do that. There you go. A couple other things that you should know is that this Friday, that is the 21st of May at 8 p.m. Eastern, is the wine mixer after hours. That is right. Usually when we have an unlaced concert, we are having a wine mixer after hours, a little unlaced wine mixer. And we're going to play some naughty games and drink lots of wine with ladies Agnes, Arabella, Evangeline, Estefania, and Sultana Laila. Oh my gosh, we are playing a game called Make Love, Marry, Murder, where if you are subscribed to either my Patreon or Chase Treasure's Patreon, you can submit the 3 people or things or whatever that you would like us to categorize into make love, marry, and murder. So give us your submissions. We would love to play that game with what you suggest for us. And if you are not currently subscribed to this Patreon, this is where you're going to do all of these wonderful things, including coming up with all of the questions and topics that we talk about here on the Wine Mixer. This is how I am able to do this every single week. And tiers start at just $2. And like I just said, if you are subscribed over here, you can give us suggestions for the After Hours Wine Mixer as well. So that is where you're going to do that. And let me bring everyone back in here. Oh boy, here we go. Let me get this back up. Oh my goodness, where is my thing? Hang on, I got it. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. This is a professional show. All right, let's bring the ladies back in and see what they have found with all of this education that we are doing today. All right, Tallulah.
Switch sides.
Oh, look at that.
Lula, you look shocked.
I know too much now. I know things I can never unknow. I'm really glad I can't read, because I wouldn't know. Just a lot of text. No, I don't know anything. There's nothing. It's just, it's all in the family. We'll say that much. Yeah.
I can tell you too, if you ever wanted in the future to look up a CNN documentary called Pope, you might see my face at one of those parties.
Oh,
It's the truth. That is a real fact.
Oh, that worries me. I'll worry.
that is in sooth a fact. So
That is in sooth a fact.
That is insane. That is insane. Oh boy. Anyway,
they have different from the party that we have all the time, but I say ain't no party like a Bardy Pardy.
That is true. And I will have to say the Borscht do always have the best parties, and I have the best party with me today. Bardy Pardy. I hope that we are all drinking. I hope you're drinking as heavily as I am, because I'm almost through this wine.
I literally have a bowl.
That's true.
It did not start out here. But
My bottle looks a bit like Tallulah's bottle.
That's true.
Again.
I don't know how much man drinks, but that's the only help I've got. So
I have a great question for you. This is from Mothman himself. This is a question I ask on not
I see him.
Yes, some of you who follow me on Instagram saw the adventure that I took to go grab him. I'm very happy about this. Mothman says, "What's your favorite cryptid?"
Oh, me first, because I'm afraid that Tallulah's going to beat me to the North Country again, because my very favorite cryptid in the entire world is the one what lives in Lake Champlain, up northerly by Vermont, New York border, Lake Champlain. Champ, who's basically Nessie, what lives in Lake Champlain.
What?
Oh yes, the lake monster. Champ, the Lake Champlain monster. My favorite cryptid. I've seen it. I was young, but I've seen it.
I
probably.
I think I'm with Contessa. I think the Mothman do be my favorite cryptid. In particular with that one statue of his person with the very rotund buttocks. A wonderful posterior on him. As the children say, he got cake.
He thick.
No, I want cake. Cake. I don't think we have any cake.
I don't think I could adequately represent New Jersey if I did not vote for the Jersey Devil. Who I definitely do truly believe in. I think he's got to be out there somewhere, and I think that the mythology behind him is really cool.
Did you also stand outside in your yard with a? Did you just get cake?
It's not cake, but it was a nice try. It's Chobani Flip. knew I didn't have cake, but the magic went somewhere. Now the magic is here.
All right. Anyway,
Thank you, Maypen.
did you also stand in your yard with a muff or a New Jersey devil?
No, I've not done that. I don't live in the Pine Barrens. Perhaps if I did, though, I might try it. Also, can I throw in a vote for Yetis? I think the Yeti was a very cool option. As well.
I need more information on this. The
squonk. I've heard of the squonk, but I don't quite know what it is.
A squonk.
Ashley, you have to put more in the comments. I am so
intrigued. More.
Give us more. Give us more.
It definitely has the best name.
Mm-hmm.
That is a great name.
All right. As Ashley tells us more, my vote is on either a very large chicken or a very large mouse.
It's a squeak or a squawk, is what you're saying.
That is the only thing I can think of. It's got to be like an onomatopoeia.
I don't want the real answer because now I think it's chicken. Yes.
A very large chicken?
Yes.
Well, yes. If we're just going off the name and it's, an onomatopoeia, perhaps it's a very giant mouse of some sort.
A chicken.
Instead of squeaking.
Chicken and a mouse.
A chicken mouse hybrid.
A chouse.
A mickin.
Ashley,
please.
We need more information.
We need more information
now.
Put us out of our misery, please.
All right, I'm going to move on to the next question, and we will circle back to this because this is so important.
Wait, she answered.
Wait. All right.
A small pig. I'm sad I didn't think of pig, honestly, because squonk.
Oh, that's sad.
He's so
That's depressing.
Yellow
How does
submarine?
it know how ugly it is? How often is it around a mirror or another reflective surface?
People tell him they're mean.
Yeah, so he's sad all the time.
This is all right. Well, here's the problem. We've got a pig with its own self-perception, which is a bigger problem.
You know what it is? It lives on the same farm as Charlotte. That was what happened before. What is the pig's name? Not Babe. What was it? Wilbur. That's right. So before Wilbur, Charlotte went, "You ugly."
The origin story of the squonk. This is a villain. Donald!
I'm starting to have emotions.
This is the saddest story. Everyone runs away from him, and he's running up just because he wants to make friends.
It's perfect for Bardy Party. We are the ones what sing beautiful songs about really sad things.
All right, so now I know. Our first original song will have to be about the squonk then.
Oh, I would love
that. Write that down. We'll write the song.
Can't write.
And then I'll talk. Well, you can write music. It's different from writing. You just come up with it.
Just come up with words.
We'll write the squonk song before we write our pirate song. Yes, I very much am. I'm having trouble because I don't know what to call you right now. Chappie/Tommy. This is another fine bottle of wine.
Speaking of, this is a good segue into a question that I ask almost every single episode because I have a theory, and I would love to ask you ladies this question here. What was your best dates ever, and why did it involve Chinese takeouts?
Well, if you want to answer that entire question, I will have to say it was just this past Valentine's Day. Because being stuck in quarantine is lame, but being stuck in quarantine with someone that you adore is kind of wonderful. And we got Chinese takeout, and it was good. I didn't have a local place that I thought was any good for a long time, and we found a lovely place, which I've now ordered from a number of times. But it was lovely, and yeah.
All right. So
that's not what we're doing it in the Chinese food or anything, because
theory that goes, if you have found your forever person, your true love, your first date with them had something to do with Chinese takeout. That has been like a pattern that I have noticed. So I was seeing if that holds up with you ladies as well.
Anyway.
I don't know. My first date with my fiance did not involve Chinese takeout. However, I fully expected it to, because I was giving him our first date. We kind of retconned was our first date because we didn't know it was a date at the time. But I was giving him guitar lessons, and he was supposed to pay me in food, and I 100% expected pizza or Chinese food. Like that's what I thought it was going to be. And then when he asked me what I wanted for food, I was like Asian food, like Chinese food. And we went to a really nice Asian fusion restaurant, and it was not Asian food. And then I was like, this is a date.
This is a
So
date.
it's in the same vein, but not
Right,
exactly,
close enough,
not
close
exactly Chinese food.
Tallulah, tell us how you're going in your Chinese takeout.
I'm trying so hard to think of this, because it's very difficult, because the person I'm currently with, the love of my life, we've not really gone on many classical dates, because we did to know each other as friends for quite some time before we started dating.
Sure.
And then the year of being apart from everyone, including your Bardy Pardy sisters and your love of your life and everybody else in the whole entire planet happened.
Indeed. So I think, and again, I really wish this had something to do with Chinese takeout, but I'm going to tell you a story of the date that I had that by all rights should have been one of the best dates ever, but wound up just being odd.
Yes, please. I'll take it.
So, this was a couple of years ago. As many of us in trying times did to seek the advice of a dating oracle. In this case, I believe her name was Tinder, and she matched me with this very nice, fine young man. And he was like, oh, well, we've got all these common interests. You know what, Dave?
I mean,
you're not wrong.
You know,
you're right, and you should say it. Anyhow, we went to a lovely bar, which is in South Street, if you're ever in the Philadelphia area, called Tattooed Moms. Now, here's the thing. I have a very odd perception of myself, even though I know I is odd. But this bar is very much for the hipster crowd. And I was like this. Who is this? That man's got a tattoo. There's all these shaved heads. There's all these tattoos. Everyone's got their coloured hair. And then I remembered that I had pink hair, so it was fine, and I was allowed to be there. Anyway, it's a fine date. The food is delicious, and it's got that nervous first date awkward energy. We met through the oracle. It's odd. We all know. And I was doing my best, ladies. I was doing my best. I was using my wiles. I was using my ways. And I'm not going to go too off colour, but what we did do was we went to this other place called Condom Kingdom.
That's a large leap.
It is a large leap. No. You are not, but you are thinking it's going in a direction, and I swear to God, it is not.
Remember that line we said we had?
Condom's okay. It's a fine word. It's important. Be safe. Anyway, we go because it's right there. It's a huge store. If you've ever seen it, it's got a very big sign. It's one of those things where it's like, why not? And then even after that, we went to like one of those nicer ones that's got, you know, the things inside. We went and there was nothing. It was like being inside with my cousin, and not in a bourgeois way. It was just, we were there, we were looking at things, what were intimate, and I was like, I feel nothing for you, and we are staring things in the face that I should ordinarily be doing something.
You were looking it in the eye, I think.
I was looking it in the eye, and he walked me all the way. He walked me all the way back to the train station, and we made eye contact, and we stared at each other for a full 3 very uncomfortable seconds before we hugged. And I went,
oh.
And I never spoke to him again.
Never saw him again. The end.
I did everything I could. I used the wiles. I went to the kingdom. I went to the kingdom.
That's a unlike I've ever heard of before. So chemistry. Who looking what in the eye?
Too many things were looked in the eye that night.
Escapes Tallulah's.
And not the thing that I wanted.
I don't.
You didn't manage to save the ranch that night. If
There was no ransom saved. Grace was nowhere to be found. She did not save a ranch like me, I'll tell you.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm afraid to ask the final question of the day because I don't want this to end. This has been so much fun.
I could stay here all afternoon.
I know.
I've never heard with the nobility, so this is grand.
Oh, and listen, we're having another Acorn party next week. You are invited. We're going to have a blast. Absolutely. You practice, you're stretching out. You're ready.
Limber up.
Limber up. All right, this is the last question of the day. This is from Atmouse. What is your hidden talent?
I don't know if this. You first.
I feel like somebody I used to know in the Star-Crossed Rovers was also asked this question and still has none.
I'm sorry.
My hidden talents are all wildly on display all of the time, unless you ask my partner, in which case that's for them to know and you to never find out.
So you have some.
Maybe.
Not for this show. I understand. That counts. That's an answer.
Ella, have a talent that I honestly don't think is very hidden because it happens at our shows frequently, which is that I seem to summon clouds and wind whenever I sing a certain song, and it's kind of uncanny how it always happens.
Really? She be a weather witch.
I
terrible hot days, and suddenly Ella launches into Mordred's Lullaby by Heather Dale, heatherdale.com. And suddenly the wind kicks up and there's a relief and a breeze and occasionally a cloud even on a hot sunny day. It's really weird.
It's very strange because it happens like 9 out of 10 times.
It really does.
And that's what a song for that to happen on too.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's a kind of a creepy song, so it could summon some wind, some howling winds and stuff. But it's I don't know why that happens.
It's really handy on hot days though.
It is.
In a complete diversion, and now as soon as I say it, I don't think I'll be able to do it. I can make the noise what Yoshi makes.
Do it, and then I can do my noise. I do have a thing I can do. I forgot, so go ahead.
When Yoshi says her name, hold on, let me see if I can do it. I'm gonna ruin it now. I've let in with that. Larsu. I can't make the other noise though. Just Larsu.
It's funny because I feel like I use the same part of my voice to make the Yoshi noise. Because I could do Larsu. It's there, but also I can be a pigeon. I used to talk to the pigeons in New York City, and they'd be like,
I wonder if you're saying things in pigeon, like do
that's what I was worried about. I was walking around behind them going, hoo, 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 hoo. It's like your balls are showing. I'm just like, I've had lots of folly wine.
You have. That is amazing. All right. Well, that is all the questions that I have. Are there any final thoughts that you would like to leave us with today? Anything that you haven't gotten to speak on that you want to tell us about? Any upcoming exciting information that you want us to know? Any very ridiculous stories you'd like to leave us with?
Mine's not ridiculous, but I was really upset today because I was trying to promote and I was on the Tiki-Talkie. And I I did make one. It's quite silly, and I think it's great. But I was looking all over, and I found the perfect sound for the Catalina effing wine mixer. And I was so excited to use that sound, and it wasn't actually one.
Oh,
Yeah, so I was bummed out because I was really ready to be like, I'm ready for the Catalina effing wine mixer. I was really ready. No, instead mine's all about wine though, so you should go check me out at Kraus Mouse.
yes, please. I follow you. I'm very entertained by your videos.
I love yours as well.
Yay!
Yes, Shakespeare flair.
Well, I was going to say, as Bardy Pardy, we are still in the midst of recording.
Yes.
We had to take a bit of a break this month because we've got so much going on preparing for the New Jersey Ren Fair, Molly and I. But we are. I would say we are a good halfway point of being done, if not a little bit beyond that. And it sounds really, really beautiful. And
it's so good.
I'm so thrilled that it's coming together, and I know that, or I hope that you will like it when we finally do get to release it, which will be this year.
Yes, especially thanks to our Kickstarter backers who have been infinitely patient.
So patient.
The fact that we've had an entire year where we couldn't be together, and not only could we not be together, even when we could be together, we couldn't be in the studio for reasons. Right. So we're having it. It's happening.
But it is happening, exactly. No one could have predicted a pandemic. And but we're making really good progress. And
yes.
if you are a Kickstarter backer, you've heard a couple sneak peeks so far. So
I keep particularly Chappie keeps asking me about will we have our friendship bracelets? We've got all your swag. We've got the friendship bracelets and the hats and the stickers and the pins. But you know what? We're not mailing out things twice. So you can sit and wait, and then you'll get it all in one glorious waterfall of all the things you were so generous to donate in order to receive. But we've got them all. They're happening. I know what Tallulah's jumped up
They
for.
are. I've made a hat. I made one of the hats already. Where is it?
If you're watching now, and your Kickstarter backer level was hat level, this could be your hat.
Where's the bleeding hat?
Best I can. Hooray.
You do one move in your life. You move into one new apartment and everything. It's all. Listen. I promise you the hat is here.
It's really cute.
It's really cute. It's really cute. I wish I had donated so that I could have gotten a hat.
I got some music lessons. I probably are about to expire. So, Ella, you and I have to talk.
We do.
Well, you know what, Tallulah? If you don't find it now, what you can do is you can send me a portrait of yourself wearing it, and I will post it.
Oh, I would love
to see it.
I would love that. That would be
very
nice.
All right. Well, I appreciate having you all on. I already finished my wine, but does anyone have another toast to leave us with before we get going on this beautiful Sunday? Anything?
I should have thought of one knowing that this was going to happen. Something about the best ships or friendships. I've got a bunch of half toasts in my mind. Also the one about the girl in the cute red shoes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Nope, I've only got about half of that too. So
all right.
Here's to the storks which bring good babies, and here's to the crows which bring bad babies, and here's to the swallows which bring no babies at all.
There you go.
Cheers.
That's how we go to Golden Kingdom. Anyway, thank you all for being here today. This was Bardy Pardy. And I will keep you on screen because I feel bad taking you off of the screen to say these next couple of things because I love you so, so much. Yes, if you are not currently subscribed to my Patreon, this is what you type in. This is how you find it. I heard this girl is very nice. I hear that she sings things. So yeah, do that. That's what brings this on your screen every single Sunday. A huge thank you to all my Patreon supporters, but thank you to my extra spicy sponsors, Wookie Gunner, Robert L, Kyle F, Phil I, Brian G, and Antoine S, and a special thanks to my top sponsors, Marco, Dan K, and Tommy A. You all rock. Thank you so much. Please follow me if you don't already on TikTok at Top Autumn Ingenue and on Instagram at Top Autumn Ingenue. Again, that is where you can bid for your wonderful little picture if you want my portrait in your home. So there you go. And thank you all so much. Next week, I have a very, very special surprise for you. I cannot talk about it yet. I know. I was hoping I would be able to say it today. But as soon as I have that information, I will share it with all of you. But until then, have a wonderful, safe, happy week. Please tune in on Friday for the Wine Mixer After Hours. And then, please show up at the New Jersey Renaissance Festival so I can love you in person, because that would be great. Thank you, ladies, so much. Thank you all so much. I'll see you all soon. Bye.